Well, we've got another chapter in what is the 2022 Sales NBL for the Sharks, and this man has answered the call. Andrew Wheeler, who was swapping the playing singlet for a coaching clipboard made on Thursday night. What are you thinking about that?
I actually think I might have to do it in uniform just in case of foul trouble with players out as well.
Okay,
so
there it is.
Might take the opportunity and just start myself tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, I've had a conversation with Bevo and stuff at the start of the year, and obviously just learning the ropes from a coaching side of point of view with a long-term sort of view. But obviously it's sort of been brought forward a little bit just due to COVID, which was always the possibility, hence why we had these conversations if this stuff ever did happen. So yeah, it's happened.
So we're a bit unlucky with Bevo and Leights going down obviously in the same week along those lines, but I guess, tell me about the week and how it's gone and what sort of the focus has been for you.
Obviously, technology age, we've still got access to Bevo and Leights, and they're at home not doing as much as they might normally, so they're still doing all our video analysis and team scouts and stuff like that. So all that stuff is business as usual. It's really just going to come down to on the night. It's probably a little bit more on my shoulders, but during the week, all that preparation stuff, they're still fully involved. They're doing our Zoom meetings and stuff like that. And like we discussed earlier, it's just players' accountability. Like, these guys are all professional athletes. They've all held themselves to a high standard to get this far. So this week, they've managed to keep the standards high and keep working. So we're all focused on getting a win. We all want to win. No one wants to lose. So that competitive spirit keeps us going. Yeah,
and that's what Bevo said this morning when I was yarning to him as well too. He doesn't want you to be a lone ranger having to, shoulder this responsibility. There's a responsibility across the group, isn't it? A step forward on Thursday night.
Yeah, and that's a good thing. Like, I've been with Bevo last year and stuff, so I understand the system. A few of the other players, like, we're not totally fresh. We do have a few senior players that can sort of help as well. They'll see different things and just relay that feedback, like we've been doing at training, just communicating what works, what we think is going to work against Nelson and those sorts of things. So there's a bit of an open dialogue. Obviously, we've already got a little bit of a rhythm with substitution patterns and stuff that's just been in place with the season. So we won't try and go too far outside of that. Like, we'll just stay with what our normal systems are, and then I guess if I have to make a few reads on the night, then that's the fun for me on Thursday.
Well, it is going to be fun too, because you're adopting it in that way too. There's, it's an opportunity even from your perspective, right, to get out there and mix it up and see how it rolls.
Yeah, I guess a point guard, like, you've always got some ability to make calls out on the floor and ignore the coach the odd time. So I mean, definitely not afraid to sort of go off and do it. So I mean, it's just a situation that's come up, and I've been around long enough that the confidence is there, the systems are embedded. I know our players well, I know their players well. Nelson have had their core team together for quite a while, so I know a lot of their strengths. Obviously, it's just the imports that are slightly different. So there's nothing that should be too unexpected. So it's just processing that on the night and just staying under control and not trying to get too crazy.
And you get to interact with referees too. I mean, you know what you're doing there, don't you? You've got some experience in that regard.
Yeah, I might have to just tone it down a little. Well, I'll play the line. Like, I feel like I'm not too bad. Obviously, you get a little bit feisty with some of the players and stuff like that, especially last week, which was good. But no, I think, once again, there's a relationship there with playing over the years, so we know each other. And so, yeah, I don't have any fear about getting along with him. It'll be fine.
I think one of the great things, mate, on behalf of the organisation as well too, is that you've always been a man that whatever the team needs, you're up for that challenge as well too. This is not how we would probably script things out too, but it's that same sort of situation, right? For you personally, it's about doing what's needed to contribute.
Yeah. Always stay ready, so you don't have to get ready.
Stay ready.
Stay ready. So.
Well, we know you're ready, mate. Good work on on how the week's gone as well too, because I know that's that's presented some challenges as well too, mate. But and we, on behalf of the organisation, are really stoked for you and the opportunity that presents, but also for you and Connor. Obviously, two good Southland lads to be able to step forward and to take the reins, mate. So go well.
Cool. Thanks, mate.
Shots. 1, 2, 3. Shots.